Y'all know how I do. No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, but he haven't said anything about drugs when he come to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything.
I don't even know the freaking context of what's going on, but I do know shut the fuck up and let the cop do his job, bro. I don't even know the context, but like, why would you want, like, I just don't understand this. Why would you want to get into conflict with a dude who has a gun and can unalive you? I don't know if I can say kill. I'm going to say unalive. I just said it, though. So, a dude who can kill you and get away with it. Why would you want to get into conflict with that, man? Just wait till you get to the station and then sue him. Like, that's what you got to do. Just sue, man. Just sue. Ain't we learning from Drake? Sue.
Thing, sir.
Why is it necessary for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing.
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine.
Okay.
I haven't done anything.
So then if you have nothing,
Absolutely
to
nothing.
worry about, you can let them do their job here and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Today's story was brought to you by this channel. I will leave the link in the description. Give them the credit they deserve. This man was pulled over by the police while pulling into a parking lot without making a complete stop due to oncoming traffic. He questions why he was pulled over and states that he hasn't committed any crimes. The officer demands that he steps out of the vehicle for them to search his car, but he vehemently refuses to step out, asserting his rights and schools the cops like a boss.
Sounds fucking stupid. He pulled in the fucking parking lot the whole time, watching me.
We're gonna do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, step out of the vehicle.
What for? What?
How's my shit freezing? Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. Give it a second. Like, I don't know why it's freezing. I think the internet off or something. Hopefully not.
Have I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as.
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
For a legal reason. So
That's a traffic stop. That's a traffic issue.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket so I can go by my way. I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing.
Just get out the car. Just get out the car, bro. Get out the car.
And do absolutely nothing.
Telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out this vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my rights.
If you don't step out, I will.
I'm telling you. Well, you're gonna have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right?
Okay.
I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight.
Okay.
I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil changed. I seen you pulling to the fucking sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a fucking...
My man country is hell. He country is hell.
That's why I got Mississippi tag. That's the whole...
He from Mississippi. Yup, see? Told y'all. I feel country boys. We all sound the same, though. Even the black and white sound the same when it comes to, like, country. So I don't know why y'all got black fatigue shit y'all be talking about. But this probably why. Shit like this.
No reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
If you step out, we're gonna scan the car.
What you gonna scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car.
Okay. Are you giving me consent to search the vehicle?
No, I'm not giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor.
Yep.
Step out of the vehicle.
I want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor.
You know it's crazy, doesn't it technically count as suspicion if you rejecting what they want you to do? Can't they go in suspicion off that? Like, why are you rejecting me? I don't know how it works. But can't they technically do that? Like, I have reasonable suspicion now because you acting irate. I'm just asking you to do simple orders. I'm not saying I'm on the cop side. Like, I don't know how this conversation gonna go. Y'all everywhere. Sometimes y'all love me, sometimes y'all hate me. But most hate me. but sometimes this be unnecessary. You ain't gotta do all this.
Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you fucking up.
Despite ganging up to intimidate him, he fearlessly maintained his composure. The officers also couldn't muster up the courage to drag him out of the car because they know the possible consequences that awaits them.
You're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is...
You're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the car and said, sir, you smell like alcohol, you smell like marijuana. None of that. None of that. You just go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop. go to your car and then 10 police fucking pull up like I'm supposed to be fucking scared or something. I done been through this plenty in my life.
Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out of shit. I'm not stepping out of shit. That's my right, dude. You don't know your fucking, I'm done talking.
Exactly.
I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out of shit.
Body at the body, Rick, remember my Miranda rights. I don't even know why I sang that. I was just thinking of Drake. We're like, yeah. He don't have to. He should have done that from the beginning. You have the right to remain silent. He tried to, and they're not I don't know. This video weird. I don't think they're intimidating him. I think they're circling around the car because he's acting irate, and to them, they might have to defend. Every officer might have to defend the officers. But I'm two ways with this, right? I'm two ways with this. It's weird. It's crazy that the cops can't do their job, right? Because they're afraid of what's going to happen. But at the same time, it's good that the cops are a little more cautious about what they're going to do. Both of these things are true. There's two things can be right at the same time. Because he probably wasn't doing anything wrong. Who knows? We'll see when the supervisor get there. But if he's probably not doing anything wrong, then them cops yanking him out the car would have been wrong. And the fact that they're cautious about that is a good thing. But at the same time, though, if he's irate and there was something going on and they can't pull him out the car as soon as possible because of something that could possibly happen in the media, kind of scary. Kind of scary. Because, yeah, it's kind of scary.
No.
Okay. Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk. All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge.
Okay.
It's bullshit. I'm not stepping out of shit. Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not fucking stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever, dude. You're being recorded. We're being recorded, so I know I am. That's my right too.
It's a wise decision by him for standing by his words and refusing to step out of the car. If he had stepped out of the car, he will lose his rights. And if they are crooked cops that plant stuffs in someone's car, just like we have covered on this channel, he might be arrested and jailed for willingly giving up his right.
All right, I see you, dude. I see him.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work shit, tools, fishing poles, a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it.
You still there, Mom Bear?
I don't do. And whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna fucking stop. After today, it's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules?
I follow traffic rules. Well, if I haven't followed traffic rules, check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot if I haven't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So I have way more tickets. Y'all just fucking with me for no reason.
With all the confrontation from the cop, he ultimately stood his ground and refused to step out of his vehicle. Police only have the right to search your car if you have committed a crime or under suspicion. In this case, he hasn't committed any crime. It will be a violation of the law if...
See how he skipped over under suspicion? The cops have the right to search your car under suspicion. The way he's acting is suspicious. Not saying I'm on the cop side, but the way he's acting is suspicious. Cops have the right to search your car under suspicion. I had a big ass argument with somebody, I don't know, on TikTok about that shit, where they were saying like the cops can't just search your car without your consent. Yes, they can if they have suspicion of something or they see a crime happening. If they see marijuana right in the seat, they can go in the car. Because now the crime is there. They see the crime. So they're intervening in on the crime. Like they can absolutely search your car without your consent. But it has to be under reason of suspicion. And I think that the sergeant that's on duty has to clear that. I do think that. I don't know if that's 100% true. But I think they got to clear it. What do you think so, Mama Bear?
I'm not sure. I know you're right about the suspicious thing, but I don't know if the sergeant has to clear it.
Okay, so you're sergeant. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
if the police search his car without his consent. In general, this means police cannot search a person or their property without a warrant or probable cause. Ordering a driver out of the car without any probable cause or suspicion is a clear violation of Fourth Amendment rights, protecting citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures. Excessive force is generally prohibited by the 4th, 8th, and 14th Amendments. I'm
not trying to go against this guy, but he's wrong right there. He technically has reasonable suspicion because of how the dude's acting. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, when a police officer pulls you over, silence. Nothing more, nothing less. If the police oversteps a boundary, let it go. Let it go. Get it all on record. Record it. You can sue them. But the moment you start acting a certain way, they have reason to suspicion. Like one time I got pulled over, right? I had swerved over in another lane. And the cop, I don't want to tell this long ass story, but the cop basically pulled me over and was like, hey, you know, you were swerving, you had anything to drink tonight? The reasonable suspicion is that I was swerving. I was swerving, right? I said, no, I don't drink. He said, okay, step out the car. Saying you don't drink is an answer you give when you actually are an alcoholic. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So I got it. I went out to the back of the car, did a little eye thing with him. And then I chuckled. And he was like, what's so funny? And I was like, can I blink? Because when he was running that like thing in my eyes, I just made a joke, said, can I blink? And then I think he got mad and like kind of walked off and let me do what I do. But however though, the point of that story is to say like, he had reasonable suspicion off the fact that I was swerving to pull me out the car. So, yeah. There's so many reasons they can do it. Cops have a lot of authority, really, honestly.
Police use excessive force to drag him out of the car. They will be violating his rights and might face legal charges.
Which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. So, I don't need the money. I work for a living.
Listen, you have the right to work out in the car with a dealer?
No, you don't.
You do?
No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir. I haven't did anything wrong. I let y'all slide on 68 when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I didn't fight. And I really had y'all to the left then. Dead to the left. I didn't. My auntie told me to say, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me to, do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want
I ain't did nothing.
Listen.
I haven't did
Listen
nothing.
to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the canine scan.
What they doing the K9 scan for?
Yeah, right.
For what? So why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same
I have
process?
no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officers.
When they finally admit that they can't handle the man, they called their superior, thinking he would break the man's resolve, but he vehemently refused to give up his right.
They pulled me over for, it's just an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant.
What did they pull you over for?
He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir?
I can't answer that.
Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your...
First of all, he pulled in looking at my vehicle while I'm pumping gas.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. What he doing that's real sneaky, right? And the cop doing. He's saying like, take the keys out of the ignition. That's sneaky, right? If you're like, you could drive off, right? At that point now, the cop has more on him. Like, hey, if you don't take the keys out of the ignition, I have now more reason to pull you out the car because he could be a danger with the car. You could hurt one of the officers. Protection of the officer. Am I right, babe?
I'm not scared.
You watch this stuff more than I do. How you ain't gonna know? She the expert on this. She stay watching this crap. I don't hear the crap. We good, but you know. But I know that like cops do shit like that. They say little things and like him telling him to pull the keys out the car. Technically, like in a second, he can probably yank him out the car for that if he don't pull them out.
Are you the sergeant?
If he stops you for not stopping, then that's the problem cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to dog.
For what though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog run?
Drugs? Okay, but he haven't said anything about drugs when he comes to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary
Nothing.
for us to argue about this?
It's not
If you have nothing in
because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine.
Okay.
I haven't done anything.
So then if you have nothing,
Absolutely
to
nothing.
worry about, you can let them do their job here and you can go about your business.
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
They get it ain't gonna alert. Well, that you just automatically saying the dog's gonna alert. That's what you're saying. You on camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that.
I said if the dog alerts. you
That's
get out.
like you're pretty much saying
Are we gonna stand here?
you just telling me what you're gonna do. Whether or wait, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off on me?
There's nothing in the vehicle, so you just gonna
Oh,
want
he
to.
listen. Yeah, he listen. Yeah, so you ain't gotta worry about that. He listen. Turn the ignition off. You got rather. There's certain things the cops say that you actually do gotta listen to. He know his shit. He know his shit.
Violate my rights.
You have nothing to worry about.
Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can open the back door and let them in if you want.
Keep your hands in the car.
You can open the door and let them in. They searching to put the K9 around the car, y'all. For what reason? I don't know. Didn't say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he wanted me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people's shit. I just got an oil change. Look. Just got an oil change just 10 minutes ago. And he gonna tell me I pull out of the sheets without stopping when there's fucking oncoming traffic. What sense does that make? By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings Randolph Lake.
How's it been?
I catching some big ass bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly, as soon as y'all let me go. And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the K9 guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing is fucking ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful. You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So
Sorry,
good, bro.
cut you off, bro.
like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure the dog is doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drugs in the car, nothing like that.
No.
Okay. All right, man. Appreciate it.
I'm free to go?
They also be with you in the thing.
Okay.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then.
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a fucking ticket. Because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating law. So,
Start your warning here.
that's another warning.
Because I don't like
I've done nothing.
I don't feel like police
Another warning.
writing tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information back.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Let's take a moment to commend this man for his courage for standing up against group of
In all reality, though, the ending point was cool. The cop said, I don't feel like writing a ticket. Take the warning. Like, yeah,
policemen with their K9 and never giving up his rights. Remember, if you consent to search by the police, you're exposing yourself to criminal liability. As long as you have not committed any crime, you have the right to refuse their demand to search your car. If you love stories like this, subscribe and turn on notifications.
As long as you have, like, not committed a crime, they'll keep that in mind. But, yeah, man. But they can find any reason to go into your car. So you just got to be careful. All right, y'all. Me and Mama Bear didn't talk all day yesterday, so we got to talk. Well, actually, I got one more video to record for y'all. And I'm out. I ain't about to talk about this.